Hello, and thanks for joining us at Slice of Celona. I'm Greg Yatman, and with me is Özer. Now, today we're going to jump into a different topic. Every time you come back, it's always something new. But today's topic is something that's crucial to our business, private 5G. So with private 5G enterprises, they own their gear. But what's the big deal? Why does that matter? And why shouldn't or can't enterprises go with just mobile 5G, a mobile operator 5G, I should say. And that's where Özer comes in. So Özer, tell me, how does this work and why?
Yeah, so great question. We get that a lot. Actually, it has something to do with the name of our show, to be honest. So 5G is a pretty, extensive line of work by 3GPP. And they come up with this idea that network resources on 5G wireless could be sliced into different pieces. They called it network slicing. So one enterprise gets a slice, another service gets another slice, and I'm part of this big mobile operator network infrastructure. We didn't have that concept before, right? Because we always treated it as like, hey, it's one network and there's voice traffic and there's data traffic and that was it, right? That's our world right now. 5G says, let's become more smarter about it. Let's create some individual services. Let's slice and dice this network. Well, we looked at it and we went, okay, that's fine, but enterprise environments are a little bit more different. And that's why you see this terminology all over our website called microslicing, right? So we kind of got inspired by 5G network slicing and we said, well, in an enterprise setting, I have smartphones, I have tablets, I have robots, I have cameras, I have other things, different users and different devices, different apps. I should be slicing and dicing with them instead of comparing one enterprise to another enterprise in a larger mobile operator network. Within each enterprise, there are these microslices. Hence the name microslicing, hence the name Slice of Celona. Okay, so that's one big difference. In general, if you have devices that are roaming around the world and they need mobile operator network access to reach data connectivity, maybe you have trucks traveling all around the United States, fine, have them connect to the public mobile network. And you want a slice of that public mobile network if it's 5G enabled because you want good quality of service, sure, have an agreement with mobile operators. But when they're in your facility, in your square footage, in the buildings that you own, you're going to have to microslice your own traffic in your own infrastructure, tie it to your policies and your data collection systems, your business operations, and the devices that your staff uses on a day-to-day basis, whether they're Zebra devices or Motorola or Apple or Samsung. You want those devices accessing a microslice network, not an operator slice network. These two things are not mutually exclusive. You can have an enterprise 5G network with Celona, microsliced based on their needs. And then you can have an agreement with a mobile operator 5G network that is network sliced for broader macro network access. People usually try to compare these two things as if they're contradicting. They're not, as usual, devil is in the details. You just need to look at where that device is, who that user is, what type of traffic, and you're going to ask, you want that micro-sliced or operator sliced? So that's the crux of it. Hope that clarifies it.
It does. So externally and internally, I like to think externally it's like ice cream. Internally, it's like cake. You can have your cake and ice cream, but for the most part, internally,
that's right.
It's your cake. You can slice it and dice it any way you want, and you can eat it too. So that's how I think about it. So with Celona, you can have your cake and eat it too. What do you think?
Perfect analogy. That's great.
There you go. That's how I understand it.
I love how these pitches evolve as we talk about it. So that's my next version of that pitch. Yeah, that's great.
I'm patenting the cake and ice cream analogy. But until then, thank you all for joining us. If you want to see more, come back to our other episodes or go to our resources section on the website. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay in touch. Talk to you soon.
Yeah.